Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Deasia versus Nature. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into the story. So, I went to my all-time favorite park in Smithtown. I don't want to put the park name out there because that's my favorite park and I'm gonna be there often, and I don't really want everybody to know the spot. But just know it was my favorite park in Smithtown, and coronavirus, I wasn't really, being as active as I should have been. So I did gain a couple, pounds or whatever. So I thought to myself, now is the time, now or never. And I drove there, everything is great. I'm walking. I have some pictures I can probably put up. Nice nature vibes. I love it. Green, look, green, nature, green. I love it. But so I'm running, I'm jogging, I'm walking, I'm taking pictures. I'm just really enjoying being outside, really. So I set out to do 5 miles. I figured 5 miles was adequate enough for me. I feel like I could walk and run 5 miles. It would be a good day if I finished my 5 miles, So I did my 5 miles. I'm feeling great. I finished my water. My phone was about to die. I'm on like 15%. And I'm just like, you know what? We're heading back to the car. I'm like, I did it. I really ran my 5 miles and walked my 5 miles. I'm really proud of myself at this moment. I drank my water because that was weight to carry. So I made sure I was drinking my water. So yeah, so then this is where the story takes a turn. Yeah. So I get to my car and I reach in my pocket and there's no keys in there. My car keys is not in my pocket. I'm like, no, don't tell me. Do not tell me I dropped my keys. Please don't tell me I dropped my keys. I just finished a 5-mile walk and run. Please don't tell me I dropped my keys. At this point, my knees is already like, I'm through for the day, no more. My knees, I feel like my knee was popping. I don't know. It felt like it was being hyperextended a lot. I guess all that walking and bending and straightening. I don't know. My knees was hurting, my ankles was hurting. I was already through. So when I realized I didn't have my keys, I was like, no, please. Please no. But anyway, so I started taking everything out of my pocket because I really could not believe I lost my keys. I could not believe it. I'm just like, yo, like, there's no way. Like, are you dead ass? Like, there's no way I dropped my keys, but it wasn't there. So automatically I did the first thing that came to my mind, cry. Just cried instantly, like, no. I cried instantly. Honestly, I was just so tired already. And then after the 5 miles I did, to come back and be ready to sit in your car and like go home and eat, like all that was gone. My doors was locked, everything, like no keys. Oh my god, I was so stressed. Mind you, I'm on 15%. I have no water. So I was just like, I gotta go look for it. I'm not leaving. I can't leave, I can't leave without my car, like, where am I gonna go? Like, Uber from the park to my house is gonna be a lot of money. Like, I need to get these keys. Like, it's gonna be a lot of money to get a whole new key. Like, I was just like, please find these keys. Like, I actually don't really pray like that. I'm not really that religious, but I did ask for God for help. I did ask God for help. I did, and later in the story you'll see the magic of which God has blessed me. But anyway, so I'm going on the trail. There's like 3 different trails that you can go on, and my dumbass dumbass decides, well, it wasn't dumb at the time, it was really adventurous at the time, but I decided to go on Trail 1 for like 2.5 miles, right? I go run and hike on, Trail 1 or whatever. And then when I came back, I made a U-turn. I turned around and, went onto the other trail, Trail 2. So the minute I realized, I don't have my keys, I was just thinking, wow, I'm really gonna have to do these 5 miles over again. Because I didn't know when I dropped it. I didn't know when. I had no idea. Wasn't thinking about my keys at all. Had no idea when I dropped my keys. And then freaking I'm walking, I'm looking on the floor like, everywhere, like looking for these keys. And then a couple like ladies with their dogs, come off the trail, and they're just, walking their dogs, and I'm just like, did you see the keys? No. Okay, thank you. Like, I was asking anybody I seen, did you see keys? They're like, oh no, sorry, I wasn't even really looking for it. No. I'm just like, okay. So I came across this one lady, and she was like, yeah, we seen keys, me and this girl, we didn't know what to do with the keys. We didn't know if we should just leave it on the ground, or if we should like put it to the side, or should we take them and bring it to the booth. I'm just like, where's the keys? Like, cause wow, okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to clip that out. But anyway, so she proceeds to tell me that, yeah, if you just follow this trail like a half mile, you should find it. A half mile, it's right on the side. You'll see it. It's on the side. And if you get to the bridge, that means you went too far. So I'm just like, okay. So I go on Trail 2. She was like, oh, it's on Trail 2, so stay on Trail 2. It's on, but if you get to the bridge, you went too far. That's what just kept playing in my head. Like, just know if I go to the bridge, I went too far. I keep missing it. So at this point, we're on like mile 7. Unintended. I did not plan on doing 7 miles. I planned on doing 5, and that was going to be it. But it didn't quite go that way, obviously. So I'm on mile 7 right now. I'm still like looking on the ground, crying. And I remember I was crying, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta stop crying because I can't see. It's blurry. I can't find it. What if I miss it because I have a tear in my eye? So I'm like, So I'm walking. I keep getting to the bridge. I do not see my keys anywhere. Like, I were on Trail 1. I like, maybe she didn't mean this trail. Maybe she meant Trail 1. So let's go on Trail 1. So I'm going like back and forth for half mile on Trail 1. It's not there. Half mile on Trail 2 is not there. I'm just like, hopefully no one took this key. That's what I'm thinking. It's not here. Somebody had taken it. And like the sheriff, the office is all the way at the front of the park. I mean, like, that's some miles right there just to get to there. So I'm like, please, nobody take these keys. I'm pleading to God, even though I'm not really a religious person like that, but today I was. Well, that day I was. I was like, please, God, I don't ask you for much, man. Please help me. I need these keys. Like, I can't afford no new keys, and then I gotta tow it. Like I can't. Like, and I mean, the park is like, where I parked at, it was like the end of the park, so it was like a lot of dirt, gravel, you gotta go slow. I'm just thinking about the tow. I'm just thinking about the price of the tow, the price for Uber, the price for a new key. I'm like, please, I didn't even get my stimmy yet. But anyway, so then after like mile 7, I decided, maybe she didn't mean, like, maybe she was just wrong, maybe she didn't mean, maybe she meant like 0.5 miles, a half mile farther than the bridge. So I start walking a little bit, then I don't see it. So I'm just like, oh no, I'm wrong. I keep missing it. So I go back. I go back to it like before the bridge, and I keep doing the trail, and I'm just like, it's not here. So I was thinking to myself, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to have to do this 5 miles over again, because it was not like I did 2.5 miles and then turned around and came back on the same trail. So, I wouldn't, like, but the thing was that I had to go on one trail and then come back on a different trail that I had to officially do 5 miles. So it was really like killing me. Like I really had to do 5 miles. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to, mind you, it's like, I got to my car initially at 5 o'clock. At this point, it's 7 o'clock on like, we're on like mile 8. We're on mile 8 right now. And I just decided, it's time to just do the whole trail. I should have never listened to this lady, because she got me walking up and down here like a fool, and I can't freaking find it, and my knees is hurting, and my shins is hurting, and my ankles is hurting, like my abs is hurting. Everything was sore at this point, because I definitely have tapped out at 5, and I'm still out here looking for these keys on mile 8, 9, like, so I'm walking, and I'm still crying. I'm a big baby, so I'm gonna cry, because like, why me, So I continue to walk, and then I get to a point, like, this is not a trail like you just walk. This is a trail that's like it's not like it's not that, it's up the hill, down the hill, side. Like, it's definitely not a beginner's type of trail. And like, watch your ankles. You could, like, it's a couple times I got strong ankles, but if I ain't have strong ankles, my ankles would be ruined. But anyway, I get off tangent, obviously, you can see that. So I end up like getting on mile like 9, and then I just decide, like, it's over, The sun is setting. My phone is like on like 10 right now. Like, I had to stop my music. I couldn't even play music, because now it's survival mode. Like, I'm calling my family, I'm calling the park, the sheriff. Like, I was really thinking about calling the cops, but I'm just like, you know what, we're not really in danger right now. Like, we can think this out, we can do this. So I didn't call the cops, but I end up just being, I just end up giving up, and I was just like, it's over, Like, I really gave up, and then I turned around, and I just started to head back, and then like 15 steps in, I look on the corner of my eye, and I see something like this, like poking out of a branch. Like, I'm like, what is that? It's like such a foreign object. I'm like, what is that? It's my keys hanging off a branch on the side. Mind you, I didn't even see my keys. Like, I didn't see my car keys or nothing. I have this little handcuff key on it. People think I'm a police officer. But anyway, I have that key, so I seen the key sticking out, and I'm just like, like, what is that? But, I already given up. Like, I was just like, what is that? It's just something that caught my eye. I'm like, what is that? And I walk towards it. I'm just like, wow, I really found my key right here. Like, thank you, God, because I don't know how I passed it, obviously, so I didn't see it when I passed it. Like, I really passed it. That's the part that kills me. I really passed it, and then when I decide to give up and turn around and head back, I find it. I'm just like, wow, that's something, right? So at this point, I'm on like mile 10 right now. I got my keys. I'm like happy, but not happy at the same time, because at this point I feel like I'm dragging my leg. Like, I'm dragging my leg, my knees. Like, I'm kind of heavy, so my knees was not ready to be, having this much weight being exerted onto the knees, I guess. All I can tell you is my knees was hurting, and I needed my knees to walk, so I ended up doing the other mile. I was happy, but I was tired, like literally tired. Like, I was tired at 5 miles. Mind you, I end up at 11. Like, you don't understand. For 3 days, after I finally got to my car, oh, I was the last person. Like, there was no cars in the parking lot. I was like, I would have been in there overnight. Like, nobody was coming to help me. Nobody was coming to help me. And then when I finally get to my car, my cousin calls me like, oh, what happened? You was calling me? I'm just like, I already cried. I already had a heart attack. I already nearly died here. You lucky you can even call me right now because my phone was about to die. Like, I'm good now. I got my keys. I'm good now. So, yo, I was bedridden for 3 days. I mean, my ab was sore, my thighs was sore, my knees was sore, my shins were sore, my ankles was sore. I mean, for 2 days straight, I just didn't do nothing. I really didn't, because I couldn't, like, I couldn't walk that good. Like, even when I laughed and I tensed my stomach, I felt it. I'm just like, whew. And I haven't been there since. I haven't been back since. But I'm gonna go again, and yeah, document next time. But yeah, that was my story time. So thank you. If you like my story, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. All right, bye.